File 3A. Listening. Speaker 1.
One morning last winter, I was driving to work late when my mobile rang. I knew it was my boss, so I answered it. Suddenly, the van in front of me stopped because there was someone crossing the road. I was talking to my boss, so I reacted too late and my car went into the back of the van. Fortunately, I was driving really slowly at the time, so I didn't do much damage to the van, but the front of my car was a real mess. Since then, I never use my phone when I'm driving.
Speaker 2.
I was driving down to Devon one summer to visit my parents, who live in Exeter. It's quite a long journey, so I had taken my MP3 player with me to connect to the car radio. Surprisingly, there wasn't much traffic on the motorway, so I arrived in Devon quite quickly. However, I was having such a good time listening to my music that I completely missed the exit for Exeter. I didn't realise until I had gone another 30 kilometres, and so I had to turn round and drive all the way back again. It just goes to show what can happen when you aren't concentrating.
Speaker 3.
We were on holiday last year when we had a little accident. We were going somewhere we'd never been before, so we were following the instructions on my sat-nav. We heard on the radio that there'd been a big crash on one of the roads we needed to travel on, so I started adjusting my sat-nav to find a different road to take. I took my eyes off the road and suddenly we came to a corner. I saw the corner too late, so I went straight on and drove into the middle of a field. We were really lucky though, because no one was hurt.
Speaker 4.
I don't usually get up early enough to put my makeup on, so I normally put it on in my car. Well, I used to put it on in the car. Now I wait until I get to my office. You see, I had a bit of a shock the other week when I nearly didn't stop at a zebra crossing. I was looking in the mirror instead of at the road, so I didn't see this little boy run out. To tell you the truth, I hadn't even seen that there was a zebra crossing there. I just had time to put on the brakes and I missed the little boy by about a millimetre. I was quite shocked afterwards though.
Speaker 5.
I was driving into town to meet my girlfriend for dinner when she sent me a text message. I decided to read it in case it was important. Anyway, the message said that my girlfriend was already at the restaurant and I wanted her to know that I was going to be a bit late. So when I stopped at a red light, I started to write a reply. But I didn't notice when the traffic lights turned green and the car behind crashed into the back of me. The driver of the car said he thought I was going to drive off, and so he moved forward and hit me. Of course, I didn't tell him I was texting.